Welcome to Star Pencil Basic Understanding Concepts. Today we learn about polynomial equations. Before we know about polynomials, we need to know about variable. Okay, so we will see what is the variable. Okay. So in algebraic equations, whichever the term we do not know, and by solving those equations, we need to find out those unknown terms. Those are called the variables. In simple, I will write in a mathematical equation. For example, 2x plus 5 is equal to 7. This one we are calling the mathematical equation. Here we are representing one x is the one notation here. Okay, so this one we do not know at this point. Okay, by solving this equation we will find the x. So x we are calling as a variable. I will give an example for the variables. For example, in your school you have 10 classrooms. Okay, you have 10 classrooms, and each classroom strength is 100 members. Okay, so you have 10 classrooms and each classroom strength is 100 members. But we do not know how many boys and girls are there in each classroom. So whichever we do not know, we will assign a variable to it. Okay. For example, here number of boys, I will assign a variable x. Okay. Similarly, number of girls, I will assign another variable called the y. We know that total classroom strength is 100 members. So that x plus y is equal to 100. This equation need to be satisfied to all the classrooms. So what we are saying, each classroom is 100 members. In each class, number of boys is x and number of girls is the y. So x plus y is equal to 100. So this need to be satisfied for all the classrooms. For example, in the class 1, the number of boys is 40 members. So from this above equation we come to know that if we substitute the 40 in the above equation, we know that it is 100. Then number of girls is 60 members. Okay, so in the class 1 we know that 40 is the number of boys and 60 is the number of girls. Okay, so this is we are calling as a mathematical equation. Here x and y we are calling as a variables. So in this equation we have the two variables, x and y. By knowing some inputs, okay, then we will be finding the another variable like y. We are finding another variable. By solving this equation, we will come to know boys and girls. Okay, so now we know very well about the variable. Okay, so what is the polynomial equation? Polynomial equation which having the variables, okay, is called the polynomial equations. An equation which has the variables is called the polynomial equations. For example, so this polynomial equation can be denoted with p of x. P of x is the polynomial equation can be expressed this way. P of x is called the variable, so it has the single variable in this expression. So if you write the p of x is just like that, I am writing something like 2x plus 3 I am writing. Okay, so here x is the variable and p of x is the polynomial equation having the single variable polynomial equation, that is called 2x plus 3. We know that 2 means it's the 2 power is the 1. Okay, writing 2 is the 1. If we are multiplying 2 into 2 times, we will write the 2 square. Okay, so in simplicity, what are the number of times we will multiply with any number, that will write it as a power. For example, 2 if we multiply with 3 times, then we will be denoted as a 2 cube. Okay, so for example, x is the one variable, we are writing x is a single times, that means x to the power of 1. Okay, if we multiply x is the variable and multiplying 2 times, so then it will comes as x square. Similarly, x is the variable and multiplying 3 times, then we are writing the x cube. So here the below x is called the base, and whatever we are writing the top side, that is called the power or degree. Okay, so this is called the first degree, and this is called second degree, and this is called third degree. So third degree. So any polynomial equation which has the maximum has the power 1, that we are calling the first degree polynomial equation or first order. Another name for this is the first order polynomial equation. Okay. Similarly, if it has the power is it has the 2, then we are calling second degree or second order polynomial equation. Similarly, it has the 3, then it's a third degree polynomial equation or third order polynomial equations. Okay, we have another names for this each one. So if it has the power 1, this is called the linear equation, this is called the quadratic. If it has the 2, it has the quadratic equation, and if it is 3, then it is the cubic equation. Okay, now we will see some of the examples of the polynomial equations. Okay, so I write some of the equations as I said, right? P of x is equal to some 2x plus 3. So another equation, P of x is equal to some 4x square minus 2x plus 5. Okay, similarly I am writing another equation like P of x is equal to 5x cube plus 3x square plus 9x minus 10. So here I have written 3 equations. One is the first equation of the polynomial equation is the x is the variable, single variable polynomial equations, and it has the first equation has the maximum order is 1. Okay, that means power is 1. The second equation, it has the maximum order is 2. Okay, then in the third equation the maximum order is a 3. Okay, so whichever having the order 1, this one equations are calling the linear equations. Okay, linear equations, another name as I said, it's the first order polynomial equations. Okay, this one when you have the degree 2, okay, it's called the quadratic equation or second order polynomial equations. Okay, this is called the cubic equation or third order polynomial equations. Okay, you can find out this polynomial expressions at different variable numbers. So variables, it varies the p of x number with x is the with x variable. So p of x number will be varying with x variable. For example, if x is equal to 0, then what is the p of 0? We are replacing this one x with 0. Okay, then 2 into 0 plus 3, 2 into 0 0, 0 plus 3, that is 3. Okay, p of 0 is equal to 3. Now we will be writing here like this: if x is equal to 0, then p of 0 is equal to 3. If x is equal to 1, similarly what is the p of 1 is equal to 2 into 1 plus 3, that is 5.